Ladies and gentlemen, today we have an amazing Nintendo eShop sale that just started, and if I had to describe this one in any single word, I would say interesting. There is some very interesting games on sale. These games are great, there's some super cheap prices, and you do not want to miss this one. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. This could be possibly the last Nintendo eShop sale before the Switch 2 is revealed. And we know we can play all these games on the Switch 2. So this is the perfect time to load up on cheap, amazing games. Before we do that, I would like to give a Nintendo eShop sale gift card away to this person right here. Yeah, that's just what I like to do. But I like to do more than that sometimes. So here's another winner right here. This is just something I do for my amazing community. I like to give back to them. I appreciate all the support. So if you'd like to have that same amazing opportunity, all you have to do is be a subscriber and be following me on Instagram. And whenever you follow me on Instagram, just let me know that you came from my YouTube. And this is just my small way of giving back. Now, we have some amazing deals to get into. Before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, that would truly mean the world to me. And let's just get into these amazing deals. The first game we're talking about today is Child of Light Ultimate Edition. And this is currently $4.99, and that's 75% off the full price. You will encounter eccentric creatures, from wicked witches to evil sea serpents, and discover the vast land of Lemuria. Fight alongside your allies to upgrade your stats, unlock unique abilities, and use unique gems to improve your skills. Work together with your allies to solve puzzles and search for mysteries. Experience a story carefully crafted in verse and rhyme with an original soundtrack. Play anywhere, anytime. And that's what's great about this. This is an amazing game, but playing it on the Switch, where you have that portable aspect too, it's just a whole new experience. So this is an amazing way to start off this video. So a game I have been waiting to go on sale for quite a while now is IMMORTALS FENYX Rising. I freaking love this game. It is currently $7.99, and that's 80% off the full price. I beat this game twice, I think, and I just got a Switch Lite, and I started a new Nintendo account, and I've been wanting to play this game. I've just been waiting for a sale. This is one of my favorite gaming experiences on the Switch entirely. Yes, it's a Zelda clone, but it has its own identity and its own mechanics, and the story is amazing and really funny, and it's just an incredible game, and it's actually one of my biggest disappointments that Ubisoft canceled the sequel to this. That being said, this game is incredible. The DLC is also worth picking up, so yeah, don't miss this one. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is on sale for $4.99, and that's 90% off the full price. Yeah, this is a Super Smash Bros. Clone, but it's a damn good one. And I know a lot of people consider this like almost shovelware or just a crappy license game. This and the Nickelodeon kart racing games, I actually enjoy both of them. And the Nick kart racing game is also on sale. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but if you have like $5 or $10 and you don't know what to play, and you like Mario Kart or you like Super Smash Bros. Or a game similar to that, this is not a bad game to pick up. You're definitely going to get your value out of this. So a really special game is Valiant Hearts: The Great War, and this is $3.70, and that's 75% off the full price. There are some games that, you know, it's a different kind of game, and what I mean by that is it's going to invoke different emotions and make you feel something you might not think you can feel in gaming, or at least you didn't think you can feel. And there's probably about a handful of games that have truly made me feel something like really special. This is one of those games, and it's going to bring out a lot of emotion in you. Some of it sad, some of it anger, some of it, I guess, excitement. But this is something that I think you should go in blind. Like, don't look up any spoilers. Just play the story how it's designed. And this one will have you really reflecting when you're done with it. So like I previously mentioned, Nickelodeon Kart Racers is also on sale, and this is the second one. So Nick Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix, and this is currently $3.99, and that's 90% off the full price. Like I said earlier, these are Smash Bros. Clones and Mario Kart clones, or I guess it could be technically a Crash Kart clone, or a Sonic Racing clone, or a Garfield Kart clone, maybe, maybe not. I own both of these, the brawling one and then the racing one. I'm not just saying this because I want you to buy it, because I get nothing if you buy these games, whether you do or don't, right? I just like to show you good deals. I have been playing this more than Mario Kart lately. It's not a better game, but I have played Mario Kart so freaking much that you just want something a little different. And if you grew up in Nickelodeon, it's cool to see all those IPs in a game like this. And I always like to joke that like SpongeBob is in this game and he's driving, but he never got his boat license. So I don't know what we should do about that. So a really cool game called FEUDAL Alloy is on sale, and this is $1.99, and that's 88% off the full price. This is a game that I randomly bought on an eShop sale because I had a couple dollars and I just stumbled across the artwork. I thought it looked kind of cool, watched some gameplay of it, and I'll be honest, I have never heard another person on this entire planet talk about this game. But now every time I get a chance to, I'll recommend it. I think this game is a sleeper hit. Like, it's a hidden gem, and I think I looked up the Metacritic and it was something low, like 70 or 60 something. Okay, so Metacritic says 76, OpenCritic says 74. I don't know what the hell is going on with all these scores. This game is great, it really is. I think the art style adds to everything. The gameplay is super tight in this one. You can customize your character, and for $2, you're definitely going to get way more than you think you would get, which is a good thing. Let's talk about another $2 game that I randomly bought one day. It's called Hungry Shark World, and this is $1.99, and that's 80% off the full price. Have you ever been in a world? Maybe. Have you ever been a shark in that world? I mean, never say never, right? But have you ever been a hungry shark in that world? Yeah, probably not. I don't know. I bought this game. I wasn't expecting anything out of it. I think I made a video about games that were $2 and that's why I bought this, but I was expecting absolutely nothing from this, and I had a bunch of fun. This is one of those games where you just turn off your brain and then you play a few hours of being a shark and you're like, what the hell am I doing with my life? So definitely check this one out. Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid Saga Continues is also on sale, and this is currently $9.99, and that's 75% off the full price. So I have never watched Cobra Kai. I might have seen the very first Karate Kid movie, not the one with Jaden Smith, like the very first one, maybe. I feel like I've seen it, or I've seen enough of it. So I don't really know anything about the Cobra Kai saga. I do know it was a popular show on Netflix, or it might still be a popular show. I think I learned about this game in a pickups video with Metal Jesus and Radical Reggie, and I thought, that looks actually pretty good. It's a really fun beat 'em up, and I'm not the biggest fan of that genre, just probably because I didn't grow up with it, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, and you will probably have fun with it too. So a series I am a fan of is Turnip Boy. Yeah, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank and Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. Those games are awesome. Turnip Boy Robs a Bank was one of the first games that came out in 2024, and it was easily one of the best games I played the entire year. The first Turnip Boy game is kind of like a Zelda clone. This one is kind of like a roguelite. You're going to be doing the same thing over and over. You're just going to keep robbing a bank, but every time you do it, you get further into the bank and find more money and learn how to defeat guards. And you always have like 5 minutes before the cops show up. So every time you learn a little bit more, and then you can get new equipment and hire new people. And yeah, the gameplay loop is very addicting. So don't sleep on this one. So another great game is Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. And this is currently $3.89, and that's 87% off the full price. The Sherlock Holmes series flies under the radar, like entirely. This is another series I have never heard anybody talk about, at least on the Switch. These are probably a little bit more popular on PlayStation. I don't know if they're on Xbox as well. They don't look the best graphically on the Switch. That being said, they are very easy to get immersed into. And when you see a game for less than $4, and it's Sherlock Holmes, a very popular character, you gotta think something went wrong there. But I bought this one and the other one. I can't think what the other one's called. I've beat both of them, and I enjoyed both of them. They get dark and creepy and unsettling. They're lighthearted at the same time, and if you like detective stuff, mystery stuff, there's a good chance you're gonna enjoy this. Now let's talk about BIT.TRIP Runner. This is currently $1.99, and that's 60% off the full price. Race across the moon, kicking down crystal walls and sliding under chomping moon slugs. Bound through the robotic mines and face off against a minor mech. Dash through the big city on a quest to find friends and defeat the final boss together. Yeah, there's over 50 levels in this game. It's a game you can jump into for 10 minutes or 5 hours, you know what I mean? And games like this, I feel like everybody should have on their Switch. And this game normally is only $5, so if you miss it on sale, you're not paying that much extra, but why not get it for $2? Unit 4 is only $1.99 right now, and that's 87% off, and I really can't believe this game is this cheap. If you only had $2 left on the Switch, or $2.10 or whatever you need for tax, and you could only get one game, this is a game I would recommend. What's cool is there's 4 different characters, and each one of them have their own unique ability. There's a whole galaxy with a bunch of planets and creatures to discover, a bunch of evil bosses to defeat, and there's mini games when you play multiplayer, I think. Or, a cool thing is you can actually play multiplayer with 4 people. I've actually talked about this game more in depth in a Hidden Gems video, I think, but just know it's a good game, so don't let that $2 price tag fool you. Now this next game, I might have to convince you on. It's called Thief Simulator. It's $2.99, and that's 85% off. And everything about this game looks sus, right? It looks like shovelware, it sounds like shovelware, and when you play it, at first you're like, oh yeah, this is definitely shovelware. I have probably put 50 hours into this game, I'm not even kidding. It is so damn fun. It really is a simulation game where you need to break into houses and steal cars and TVs and rob houses and get past security and cops, and it's stupid, but it is so damn fun. And it's actually pretty challenging and very addicting. Like, you want to learn how to pick locks, and you need to find jobs, and you need to figure out how to get past security systems and break into windows and figure out if people are home or not. And then you need to sell stuff at the pawn shop. This is a stupid game, do not get me wrong, but it is very, very fun. And the last game we're talking about today is CONSCRIPT, and this is currently $14.29, and that's 35% off the full price. This, I think, is a fairly new game. I think it came out in July of last year. And the thing that caught my attention is the graphics almost look like something from the Nintendo DS, right? The gameplay is kind of similar to something like that, but it is a very good game. I think it takes place in World War I, maybe World War II, but I think World War I. And it's basically like warfare and like bunkers and trenches. But once you actually start to play this game and really get into it and give it a chance, I'm not even kidding, I think it's one of the best games that came out in 2024. Very underrated, definitely a hidden gem, and definitely worth checking out. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. Just know it was a great eShop sale with some very interesting games, and that's cool. I like seeing different games on sale. So in the comments below, as always, let me know anything you might be picking up or anything you think I should check out. And if you made it to this part of the video, hit a like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and join this community. And you guys know me, I'll see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.